Hi, I'm a local hippie, and today we are going to be talking about everything I read in the month of January. It wasn't that much, but because I'm at the end of, or I am basically, I don't want to say I'm completely out, but I do kind of feel like I'm out. I am out of the reading slump that I was in the entire year of 2025, and it feels really, really good. It's I still can go back into it at any time, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, not that much this month, but I'm happy with the amount that I read. I'm actually surprised that I read this much. Actually, I have to set up my laptop. Give me one moment. All right, now that I've got my laptop set up and I can see everything, I read a total of 5 books in January of 2025 and January 2026. And one of them wasn't even a book. And I read more than this actually in January. Indeed, 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 indeed. Um, maybe one more, but one of these isn't even a book. It's just a short story. But since we're here, the first book that first of all, let me ask, what did you read in January? Let me know down in the comments. But the first book it's not the first book I read, but it's the only book on this list that I own. So we're going to start with that. We're going to start with My Sergey by Ekaterina Gordieva. I rated this book 4.5 stars. This is a memoir, and I just feel the need to say this every time I mention rating a memoir because I've read two of them and both of them have high ratings. When I say that, I'm rating them purely off of how I came out of reading them feeling, not as far as being entertained, but emotionally. What I got from them, especially from this one elicited a great deal of emotion out of me. And any book that can really make me feel that deeply deserves a high rating. So I rated this one 4.5 stars. I had such a good time reading it. Every time I had to put it down, I couldn't wait to get back to it and pick it back up. And I also have two videos up on this one. I have a reading vlog reading this, and then I have a review, or not a review, but a little book talk about it, giving a little bit more information about that up on my channel if you haven't seen it yet, because I have got a few new followers. Hi there, I'm Kristen. Go check those videos out if you want. It helps me a lot if you do. But yeah, that's gonna be My Sergey by Ekaterina Gordieva. The next thing I read was this book. I also have a video up on this one. This book was ridiculous and it was a 1 star, and that's going to be Colossal by, I believe her name was Jessica Kent. I don't know. You'll see it when I put it on the screen. Nevertheless, this one was crazy. It was really easy. I got it from Kindle Unlimited. It's one of those short little novellas you can get just to kind of have fun with, to read really quickly, and that's what I did. I wish I could say I had fun. I did not. I just kind of marshaled through it because it was only 96 pages. So, yeah. Um the next thing that I read this month, this is not a book either. Um or well, it's not a novel, I'll tell you that much. It's oh my god, make this so hard. Okay, so it's not a novel, it's a short story. And I read it from a collection of short stories. I don't remember which one exactly, but that's Bobuk uh by Fyodor Dostoevsky. If you've been here for any length of time, you know I love Fyodor Dostoevsky. I think I'll have something I've read of his every month this year. So, I mean, what can I say? I've got a video up on this on my channel if you want to go watch that. I also have a short up on my channel giving a very brief summary, a 60-second summary of the book as well. So if that sounds like it interests you, and if you want a little bit more information, and if it sounds like something you might want to read, if you want to hop into Fyodor Dostoevsky, maybe, and you've never read him before, maybe you could read Bobuk and I don't know, have a good time, hopefully. Next, I read another memoir. I actually ended up reading this one before I read My Sergei, but like I said before, because I own My Sergei, I wanted to bring that one up first. So this one is What I Talk About When I Talk About Running by Haruki Murakami. Um, this one I rated 4.5 stars as well because I love running. Um, it's like my first love as far as sports and things are concerned, and that and he talks a lot about running in this book. I also have a video up on this one if you want to go watch that and get more information on the book. But I had a lot of fun with this one. I absolutely love Japanese literature. Um, just something about the way that they write. It's very straight to the point. It's not fluffy. It's not sprawling um, and elaborate. It's just straight to the point, but no less beautiful because of that. And I felt the exact same way about what I talk about when I talk about running. So I don't know if I said this, but I did rate it 4.5 stars. So that was that. And then the last book of January, which I'm currently reading because as I film this, it's like January 29th. I believe it's January 29th as I'm filming this. And that's going to be Constantine, which I'm reading on my Kindle. Pop that up there on the screen. I think this one is not going to be very high. I'm finding myself having to suspend my disbelief in this story and to ignore plot holes and inconsistencies. Um, and it's just not working out to be a good time, but it's so intriguing because I can't stop reading it. So, like, it's doing something right, I guess. The rating TBD on this one, but I'm thinking it's going to be pretty low. It's entertaining, but objectively it just does not have a leg to stand on. I hope that February can bring me does the stand count? Because I've read about 500 pages, almost 600 pages of that book this month. So guess what? The Stand is going on this list too. So make it 6 books I read in January. I will not be neglecting The Stand because that book is enormous and I've already read like a novel length amount of that book this month. So yes, I'm reading The Stand as well, and it'll probably be on next month's wrap up, and then maybe the month after that's wrap up. But yeah, so those are the 6 books that I read in January. Let me know what you read in January, how many books you read in January. If you enjoyed what you read in January, how much did you enjoy of what you read in January? Let me know down in the comments below. That's going to be the end of the video. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good evening. And most importantly, I hope you read a good book. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye.